For the better part of the last decade, he was very much a franchise face of the BC Lions, an undeniable talent on the field, a team ambassador off the field. But for the first time in 13 years, the former face of the franchise is not at the BC Lions training camp at Hillside Stadium.
It's a new season with new faces at training camp for the BC Lions, and while the core group remains intact, you can't help but notice the absence of one player, the man they call Superman.
Looking downfield for Simon, it's got it! Geroy! Touchdown!
Very, very odd. As long as I've been here since 2003, he certainly is an icon in our organization, in our league, and a Hall of Famer and a great person. So it is definitely different.
Well, yeah, I've been getting asked the question a lot all year, and I say the only thing I can do is throw it to someone different because he's not going to be on my side of the ball. So that'll be different. But again, I'm fortunate to have a good group of guys. I think we have a good blend of experience and youth.
After 12 remarkable seasons in BC, Geroy Simon is now a Saskatchewan Roughrider, traded away in the offseason. But number 81 was the mark of consistency during his time in the Lions' Den, winning 2 Grey Cups, and in last year's season opener, breaking Milt Stiegel's all-time record for receiving yards.
Downfield, wide open! It's the record for Geroy Simon!
And the loss of Simon not only leaves a major void as a target for Travis Lulay, but also as a leader.
I came in the league with Geroy, so he's been here every day I've ever been a Lion, and I think the biggest thing will be missed is his presence in the locker room and just the leadership and the way he went about himself and kept everything upbeat and kept everyone in line. You know, on the field we do have a lot of young, very talented receivers. It's their time to shine and step up, but it's that leadership void that needs to be filled, and I know it will be, but I can't guarantee by who yet.
The Lions also come into training camp without the services of Arlen Bruce, who they let go in the offseason. BC did bring back Emmanuel Arsenault last month as an insurance policy, but the coaching staff feels confident in the young group of receivers they've got, helping GM Wally Buono justify trading Simon to the Riders.
Whether it's Nick Moore, who showed us last year what he could do, and he's been with our program for 3 years now. Whether it's Courtney Taylor had an opportunity last year to shine and got it done. And, you know, you talk about Marco Iannuzzi, you talk about Sean Gore, you talk about all those guys that can make things happen. And certainly adding Manny Arsenault to the arsenal, along with some of the other guys we got, tremendously exciting.
The 26-year-old Gore enjoyed a breakout season a year ago with a team leading 722 yards. And Moore has been a threat with his speed in his first 2 seasons, not to mention Taylor and Iannuzzi. They've all proven they can be productive receivers in this league.
You know, a couple years ago we lined up and it was Geroy Simon and a bunch of guys that had never caught a ball. Now a lot of those guys are the same players who have played through some big games, who were on a championship football team, you know, have been in pressure situations. So the trust level is a much higher starting point. So I feel good about that.